Becca Moore, welcome to Live from Bed.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here. I love your dog, Taco.
Me too. We were just discussing how exceptional he is. You guys, I just need to let you know I am having an allergy attack. So if you hear me sniffle, fuck off.
Don't say a word.
Okay. So I have to admit, like, I did a full Becca Moore deep dive. I just didn't know the lore, the history, or the tales.
Yes.
So how old are you?
I'm 27.
27.
I just turned 27.
Okay,
in June.
I mean, you have history.
Yeah,
and it's all online. Thank God.
It is weird. It's crazy. Yeah, it's been like 4 years of like documenting everything. Anyone can like know anything about me. You just Google it.
And I love that. So it made my job really easy. First of all, just for journalism's sake, I need to know, how did that beef with Jonathan Shbon end?
Food God?
And how did it start and how did it end? Because that's very important to me.
Oh my God. I think I put it in a TikTok. If I was president, I would put him on house arrest, God forbid. And he saw it and then blocked me on everything. And then I think he had his like team report my TikTok a lot. So then it like my TikTok, I had a community guideline strike for like a week. And then he blocked me on TikTok. And then I like posted about it on Instagram. And then he blocked me on Instagram and Twitter. And then I just kept like being like, Jonathan Shbon hates me. And then all my, I guess, like TikTok fans edited his Wikipedia to say that we were in a toxic relationship. And it's like permanently like that. Like you can't change the Wikipedia anymore. So like his team was like very mad at me.
Wait, hold on. First of all,
his Wikipedia says that we are partners, life partners. I'm not sure if it says that
Hold
today,
on.
but
I'm literally obsessed. Okay,
Yeah.
So first of all, you can't edit Wikipedia.
They blocked his from being edited because so many people were rushing to edit it and be like Becca Moore, and like he became famous which is not true at all. Like he's famous for being Kim Kardashian's like friend.
Yeah. But now you're in a relationship going on like 3 years.
On Wikipedia, yes, and it says that we are life partners.
And did he make like a troll account of you?
I thought he did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. It was an account that was like Becca Moore. I don't know. He was just commenting like, I think it was him. This is a conspiracy theory. I don't know. But he was commenting like your podcast. He was like doing typos like the way that Jonathan Shbon does typos. And he was like, your podcast sucks. Like, fuck you. Like all this stuff. And it was, I hope it was him because it was iconic. And yeah, we are in a little bit of a war. So
if you ever ran into him, have you ever run into him in person?
Yes, but we didn't talk. I don't think he recognized, I don't think we ever made eye contact, but the entire time I was like, oh my God, I fucking...
But like you hurt his feelings deeply,
I think everything hurts his feelings. I just think he needs to go to therapy. I don't know if he's okay. Like, why did he have so much time to like block me on Twitter? I didn't even tweet anything at him. He like went to my Twitter.
I hate to be a hater, but like you cannot be the only person that has thrown him a little shade.
Well, it's because I was seeing all these tapes of him like bullying girls on the show that he had, and I was like, fuck you just kind of suck.
That
it was
show
a joke.
was crazy.
It was a crazy show. He was telling these girls that they were ugly and like they were hot enough to date him, which by the way,
no, he's an insane individual.
So I was like, it was like a satirical TikTok, but he was like very mad at me. So sorry.
Because you know what? Let's throw him a bone. He is a millennial like I am. And so like we don't really understand the fluidity of TikTok and how you can just, I mean, it's here today, gone tomorrow, So it's just, you gotta like
he has to roll with it. He did not let it go. No. He was like, I'm going to make this my whole mission to like make your life hell. So yeah.
I love that so much.
I miss
what
him.
An incredible what an incredible person for you to have beef with. Okay, so you had the worst, I mean, like my greatest fear happened to you. You got robbed at Coachella.
Yes.
But something absolutely iconic came from it. So like the people listening may or may not know, this is an incredible story. Mm-hmm. So tell me what happened. This was 2021 or something?
I think 2022. I don't know. I'm not sure, but
a few years ago.
Yeah, I went to Coachella and this guy like took my phone out of my purse and it had my credit card and my ID in it in the back of the phone case.
I do that too.
Yeah, and it was
then
like
when you lose one thing, you lose fucking everything.
You lose everything.
But if we remember one thing, we remember everything.
Exactly.
That's why I know
it works sometimes, other times not so much. So the guy, he took my phone and
But
then
he like told your friend that he was gonna.
Yeah, he was doing it. I think he was on something. I don't know.
For sure.
He told I knew who did it. Like I knew who it was. Because he was like a little bit flirting with me, and then he disappeared. And my manager was like, that guy said that he was gonna take your stuff so that you had to talk to him in the morning. But I had no way of telling people that I was like stranded and I didn't have a phone. I only had my manager with me, so I just went back to her hotel room with her. I slept on her couch, and then she had a flight to Canada in the morning. And I didn't live in California. I lived in Nashville at the time, and I didn't know what to do. So she wrote down the address of a Sprint store. So I thought I would just like use her credit card to like go. I mean, like she wrote down her credit card number or something. And I just thought I would go to the Sprint store and buy a new phone. But the hotel got me an Uber. And that was Raul, my Uber driver, and he could just tell like something was off with me. I like wasn't talking. I was like staring straight ahead, and I was like, I didn't have anything to like do in the back seat. I was just like staring. I don't know. And
like
then
he took your rental car keys.
Yeah, my rental car keys were gone as well. Yeah. So I couldn't drive anywhere. Yes. So I got to the Sprint store and I walk in thinking like it would solve everything, and then Sprint said that they couldn't sell me a phone for some reason, like something with my plan. I don't know.
Okay.
So I had to call my mom, but then Raul walked into the Sprint store after a while. He like had waited for me outside of Sprint, and then he just drove me around all day for free to like help me track. We went to like the police station, and he helped me file a police report. And then he like bought me dinner. We were driving around town for like literally all day.
No, there are all these screenshots of Becca and
us, yeah, like taking on the town. Like he bought me a margarita at one point. I was having the worst day of my life. And then
what a fucking blessed angel.
And then at the end of the day, he was like, when's your birthday? And I was like, June 16th. And he was like, that's the day that my daughter got diagnosed with cancer.
Shit.
And I was like, you're fucking kidding me. I like wasted your entire day. He was like explaining to me how he was Uber driving to pay for the chemo and everything. Like cancer is very expensive.
God.
So then I did a fundraiser, and I'm so grateful to everyone that donated and helped me help him, because he like saved me that day, and he stayed with me all day until the police got my phone back from the Airbnb that the guy left it.
Way.
Yeah, the guy left it at the Airbnb that he was staying
at.
What a
dipshit.
I know. He like forgot. I think he just felt guilty. Like I don't think he ever wanted to think about it again. He just like left it there. I don't know. So yeah.
Okay, so this angel Uber driver just like stayed with you all day. Like that is the kindest thing in the world.
It changed my life, like my entire outlook on life. Yeah.
That's so incredible. And do you guys still talk?
Yeah, all the time.
Well, you raised like $150,000 for him or something. How much?
Me like flexing. It was $255,000. But it was everyone. It was like, I think it was just like a unifying public thing. Yeah, like that money is like life changing for honestly like anyone.
Yeah.
So it was like, that was the most, I do believe, like in the universe or something, like helping me out then. It was like, that was the best thing that's ever happened to me.
That's unbelievable. Like that story is incredible.
I know. That changed my life.
So you guys still talk?
Mm-hmm. I went to Mexico with him and his family.
No way.
Yeah. And then we went to an amusement park with his family too. It was in San Francisco, whichever one that
I love that so much.
Them. They're so sweet. Yeah. They're like the sweetest family ever. I spent Thanksgiving with their family 2 years ago.
Way.
Yeah.
Okay, so but I need you to tell everyone about, if you will, tell everyone about this breakup, because you are freshly single, right?
It was like 6 months ago, yeah.
6 months ago. Okay, so I know the internet is obsessed with it. Like I was like, what the fuck is going on here? It's
crazy.
It's crazy because you and your ex are both very online. Mm-hmm. And so, okay, so this started, when did you guys get together?
We met in December, like the December before this December. So we dated for a year.
Okay, so like 2023.
And then we like decided to start breaking up around like
conscious uncoupling. I love it. Yeah,
literally. In December, but we kept like dating for another month until like January. So
okay, so this is the first woman that you've dated, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I love how you were talking about, like, something that I found so interesting was that there were, I don't know if red flags is the right word. I know that's overused, but there were things that happened early on that you excused because you're like, this is a woman, that maybe you wouldn't have if it was a man.
Yeah.
And I think that's so interesting because we think other women have like the same EQ we do, you know, and are still, or like, you know, that would never hurt us in the way that men would. And maybe that's true. I don't know. But like, what were some of the things that you felt you excused that you wouldn't have for a man?
I think early on, we didn't have a foundation of trust. I think something happened early on that I never fully got over, but I saw her as like, also if I tear up, sorry, I haven't talked about this.
Oh my God, of course.
But like I saw her as a girl, so I was like, you're my the best friend. Like, and I, like when your best friend like hurts you or makes a mistake, you're like, but I love you. Like I don't. Sorry.
No, of course, babe.
Yeah, it was just like, I just didn't feel like I had I didn't want that to have happened, and I just wanted to like hang out with her every day. So
yeah.
And I just didn't feel like I had. Wow, that's crazy. You made me cry.
No,
it
it's fresh.
But
it's like it's intense.
yeah. So I think it was just like I wanted it to work. So like I liked her so much, but I didn't. Oh my God, thank you.
Tick the whole box, babe.
Yeah.
I have an allergy attack. We're crying. It's fine.
And I think it was like I had never dated a girl before, and I just felt such strong emotions, and I just wanted it to work. So we weren't built off of like a foundation of trust, and I chose to forgive what happened that night, and then the entire time I felt like I didn't feel 100% like I had the space to bring it up again, or else I didn't want anyone else to feel like guilty or like shame, and I just wanted it to be like I just wanted to like go to dinner with her and not talk about it. And so that became a theme, and that's what I'm like unlearning now, is like I realized it was easier and it was like smoother to smooth it over, like to not talk about it and to like ignore, I don't know, like maybe things that people were telling me, or like if I swapped the gender of this person and it was a man, everyone would be like, dude, like you have, like they're just things that are not ever going to build a healthy relationship. So I just didn't understand that it's the same boundaries in a straight relationship versus a lesbian relationship. And I think I was like, I liked her a lot, and I just wanted to make it work. And then like there were just cracks that kept coming up. I just didn't know what to do. There were like problems that I didn't know how to, I wasn't equipped to tackle, that didn't have anything to do with me. And I just felt like she's my best friend. Like I can fix her. I can be there for her. And I understand why she does the things that she does. And it's just like, but I wouldn't do that for a man. So that is like the lesson I learned, was it's just the same boundaries for men versus women.
Yeah, but it's like it was your first gay relationship. So and I know she's had many other relationships. So I know like you've said that you felt like she's more experienced. Maybe she knows how it goes. So like I don't really have a leg to stand on as far as like what I think is normal or kosher. Like was that kind of a theme throughout your relationship?
Yeah, that was like the entire thing, was like I felt like I just wanted to be like a perfect combination of like everything that went wrong with her other relationships, and just make everything smooth for her. And like I just didn't, I don't know, I just didn't feel like, wow, this is like Dr. Phil or something. I just didn't feel like we were equal in our like relationship experience.
Was she older than you?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I was 25, and I think she was like 31 when we met.
Okay. And like I feel like the internet playing such a role.
Yeah, I've never been in a public relationship. There was like a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And everyone had known me as like a straight girl, so I also felt like pressured to like, I just felt so much pressure unlike I had ever felt before, and like I felt like I had to stay strong because that was like a variable. I mean, yeah, that was like something that made it hard in other relationships I think that she had. From what I was gathering, I don't know. So I just wanted to pretend. I was just so depressed. Like I just wanted to pretend like everything was fine, and like we had great times together. So I like just highlighted that on my social media, and like I really did love her, else I wouldn't have stayed for a year. So it was like when I tell these stories, it's like, but there was like a lot of like love there. Right. So it's like no one is like, I don't think she meant to like, I don't know,
hurt you as much as she did.
I don't know. Yeah, it was just like really, sometimes that happens, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, it was definitely very different playing fields. And she would always say like, I just wish you had more, because I would if I complained about something, if I was like, why does this happen? And she would say like, well, this is just how lesbians work. Like this is just how it is in this world, and what am I supposed to do with that? And I'm like, okay, yeah. So
you're like, okay, so I'll just stifle whatever like big feelings I have or problems that I have with whatever you're doing or your behavior. Yeah. Because I guess I'm just supposed to be okay with this.
Yes. And I should have communicated more. I should have just vocalized things that I was noticing. I just like, it was easier to like play dumb.
But she knew that you were bothered by things, but she just wanted you to downplay it.
It was just easier to like go to dinner and not talk about it and be like, anyway.
Right.
Because if I vocalized it, then I knew it was the end. Like if I said, because she said like, if you can't get over this, we can't date. Like if you can't get over that, we can't date. And I was like,
conditional.
I just like wanted to be with her.
Of course.
And so now that I have all this knowledge and therapy, I wish I could go back in time and like grab myself and be like, just come with me. Like I know everything now. Like it's just easier now for me to like spot what I did wrong and like the part that I played, which was being complicit and ignoring things and I guess playing dumb, and just it was just easier. But I had to go through that in order to like highlight the cracks in my own self-esteem. Like obviously
I know
there was something going on that I didn't want to address. It was easier to focus on that relationship and like fixing this relationship and like fixing this person and like trying to keep things smooth than my own real life and mental health, because clearly I was like struggling behind the scenes, and it was just easier to focus on that instead of myself.
No, there's a combination of like how good it feels to be loved, and then also like when you're in this public relationship, you're like, you know, if you scroll through your TikTok or your Instagram or whatever pictures with her, you can get intoxicated by how it looks too, and kind of forget how it feels to actually be in it.
Yeah, like, and I just felt a lot of pressure to like uphold this kind of like image that she had. Like I just felt like everything was on me. Like everything was on me to like not tell anyone what's going on. Right. Not that anything like really bad. It wasn't like nothing like that. I don't know. I just like felt like and I still feel that like a weird pressure of like, are you gonna talk about, like, are you gonna say what happened? And I never knew. I still don't know really what to. I'm like, it's not my responsibility. I don't know. It's just like,
I mean, she's very public and she's talked about it too, right?
Yeah. It's just I still like have a lot of. I'm just so thankful for that relationship, and like I do believe that we like had to meet, and I am like, I loved the person that I dated. So from all of this like fallout and everything that's happened, it's like a lot of cognitive like dissonance of like that's not my girlfriend anymore. Like everything that was happening, it was just like people would tell me things and I was just like, no, that's not true. Totally. But like it's just, you have to like wake up. Yeah. So no, I swear I'm fine most of the time.
Until you sit in this chair,
I haven't talked about it like on a podcast.
I know. But cognitive dissonance, you have gone to therapy.
Oh yeah, so I'm in therapy every week. Yeah.
Me too. I'm in twice a week.
Really?
Yes. That's how crazy it is up here.
It's so hard. It's like when people only have 10% of information, it can be very confusing, and from the outside I think I would be confused too, and I'd be like, why is this girl so hurt? Yeah. But yeah, I think it's just letting go of like the good times and realizing that not my girlfriend anymore, like the person that I loved is gone, and like it's just sitting with grief. Like that's what I've learned of like just letting go of, because the reason I stayed was because we like were best friends. Like I loved her. And it was just easy. I wanted to smooth it over because when it was smooth, it was so good. Like it was so fun, and she was so great. And like my family loved her. I loved her family. Like I loved everything. I just loved her, and I just like saw potential, but it was like heartbreaking.
We all fall into that where we just like are in love with the idea of someone and the actual person, but like who they could be, the potential, all of that. Did you guys talk when you were breaking up about what you would share publicly, or was it kind of like a free-for-all? Like,
oh yeah, we talked about we broke up because of like a fight that we had in Columbus, and it wasn't something that I could say online. So I was just like, I offered to like blame it on me not unlearning the biological aspect of having kids with a woman. And I thought that would be like easily digestible. I didn't have all the information that I have now.
Oh, so that's what you told people it was about?
Yeah, about like family. And
interesting. Like, okay.
But there was a dynamic of, at that point she was 32 and I was 26 and I wasn't ready to have kids and I didn't know.
And she wanted to?
I don't know. I just didn't, but I brought that up to her and that was never, she was like, oh my God, same. Like, you're so fine. It was just never like a dynamic really. And so it was just like easier to say that. But I think after that, as time went on, I was like, why did you let me do that? And I just didn't feel like I got the same protection from her that I gave to her. So it was like she was gone.
No, totally.
So.
This is kind of like a weird question, and it's just something that my straight ass doesn't understand. But is it like losing your virginity again, like the first time you have sex with a woman?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like there is like a trope of like the first WLW breakup is the hardest because it's like it's almost like you imprint on that person.
Right.
So I would recommend for like a baby gay, quote unquote, to try to find someone in the same, now I've learned this in hindsight, try to find someone in the same at least arena of like experience.
Like phase of,
Because I didn't know anything. Like I was being taught at this time. I was like learning everything. I felt like I was like being a student and I had a teacher kind of, but I loved her and I didn't mind. I was like, I'll just
follow your lead.
It did feel like losing my virginity, and I think it's everyone always tells me like the first one, good luck, dude. It's like,
because I think like even like, you know, the first time you lose your virginity,
it's
in
like
general,
you're so attached.
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
It's the same feeling. It is the same feeling of like, well, now we're together forever. Like the person I lost my virginity to, like the man that I lost my virginity to, it was the same.
You're going to love me forever, like, and you're never going to hurt me. Totally. Right. So similarly, you know, I know you've had friendship breakups. I've had many friendship breakups, and you learn that like that's actually a healthy thing. It's a wonderful thing to actually go through those. But did it feel like that times 1,000, like breaking up with a woman? Like was it?
It was just like I didn't understand. I didn't believe it.
Yeah.
Like it was shock. Like on it. Like I knew we had to break up that day. Like the thing that happened was just like for me, we were never gonna get over it. But
it was one explosion, or was it like
it was like
a
straw like that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
And I just knew something was wrong. And anyway, but even after we broke up, like we kept dating for a month after that. Like still, everything was the exact same. So, I mean, me just airing out all my like dirty laundry out here. But like one day I just didn't get a text from her. And we just never talked. Like she just ghosted me. Like, and I don't know. So, but I understand, like in her head, I'm sure that we had already broken up back in December, but we were still like hanging out every day and like all of this stuff. It was just so random. So the breakup, a lot of people say like your first WLW breakup, like you keep hooking up and like you keep dating, you never really break up. But it was just like cold cut from her like one day.
Oh,
so I just didn't believe what people were telling me, all this information.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, that's my girlfriend. I thought that she was like taking a break in order to like come back and like fix us. Like I thought she was like doing like a detox to like, but no.
But I can just tell like you're so compassionate and like empathetic. God, so it's like you're giving her so many excuses and like working around her, contorting yourself to like make it work. Even like taking the fall, like of saying like, oh, it was just because of this that we broke up when it wasn't. Like that's so incredible and kind of crazy that she let you.
It's just, I don't want to like slander her. I don't know. It's just like, I just wanted to keep dating. Like I was just weak. Like I just wanted to keep dating. I felt like I was just like, please love me. Like, please. Like, I know that. But it's weird. Like half of me was like ready to end it and like ready to be like, something inside of me knew, like felt strong enough to bring up that fight that we had. Like I was like, you can't do that. That can't happen. But the other half was like, but please just like change. Like, please, like just like. So,
no, it's so hard.
It was just like you have to like feel the grief so that the half that like is confused and is like, please love me, can like just say goodbye and be like, that you are not my girl. That's not my girlfriend anymore. Like the good times we had together, it's dead. Like that person is dead.
And it is this death where like now even the internet exists. It's not even just that you know that they're still walking the planet. It's like the internet exists. You see them with other people. You like. That's so painful. Like, was there part of you that was afraid to end it because you were afraid of like what the public would say or do? And was that worse or better than you anticipated?
No, I didn't know to be afraid of that. And then I should have been, but
really, were they crazy?
I didn't know to. Yeah, it was so insane. They thought that I was straight and like I never loved her and like I was just like. It was so, I was like, literally the opposite of what is going on. Like, I want to be with her, so like, I love her. I don't know what to do. No, I didn't. That didn't play a part for me. I think it was just like the public thing hurt, like in the ghosting. I was like,
Right.
what the fuck?
Because you didn't have answers. So you were
I was just like,
yeah.
what the fuck is actually going on?
Yeah.
Like, I could not wrap my head around it. And then I like, there was a weird pressure I still felt of like guilt of like protecting this person. So I would say like, everything's good. Like, I loved her. Like, I did love her, but like, I just like didn't feel strong enough to tell the truth for a long, long time. And it's just like a lot of cognitive dissonance of like seeing this person. Like, I would get sent like people in real life to this day, people tell me things in person. Like, God. I'll be at a coffee shop and someone will be like, dude, I saw blah, blah, blah. And this happened. And in the beginning, I did not believe anyone. Like, my friends would tell me things and I was like, no way. It's just like crazy. So
like, you don't know her the way I do. You know, but yeah. And then like, you don't have any closure or answers. So
I didn't know what to say to people. I was like actually shocked.
Right.
So, yeah, then my house got robbed and then I had to flee to her house. Yeah.
No
so
way.
Well, yeah, 23 days and I hadn't heard from her for 23 days but I was so strong. Like, I didn't text her all 23 days. And then on the 23rd day, I called her to be like, I think someone's in my house. Can I come to your house?
While you were in the house.
While I was in the house. And like she didn't. Okay. So actually I'm telling the story wrong. I called her and I was like embarrassed that I called her. I was like, oh my God, she didn't answer. She was in New York.
Yeah.
And then at like 3:12, I took a bunch of melatonin because I thought I was maybe a ghost in my house. Like, I didn't know. And then I took a bunch of melatonin and then at 3:12, she called me and I saw her and I thought I was having a dream because I saw her face like on my screen and I was like, no way. I hadn't heard from her in 23 days or maybe it was 22. I should really go back and look. But I answer and now we have security footage. She was like, oh my God, I can hear things on the other end of the line. Like, you should get out of the house. And now I have security footage to know that like she called me 1 minute before the guy broke back into my house. So a little bit, she kind of like saved my life. So then I felt like more in debt and I was like, maybe God like wants us to be together and like maybe like, I don't know. I would think that way too. I literally believed that for a while. But so then it became even more painful because she let me go to her house. But she wasn't there. It was an empty house. But like, I was like,
we're back together.
Yes, right? That's how like delusional I was.
I would think the same thing.
Well, you didn't. I mean, we were still like in love. Like, we were in love until like I thought, at least until I like didn't hear from her. So it's like I just felt like we picked up where we left off, and obviously I was like completely wrong. I had no idea what was going on. Now I have a bunch of like information that I didn't have before, but it was just a slow processing of like, this person isn't my girlfriend anymore and they're acting as if they're not my girlfriend anymore and I'm still being loyal. Like, the girl being like, when's my husband coming back from war? Like, and people were, again, it was just a delusion.
And you're
like,
heartbreaking over
like, it was just like slow heartbreak, like very like, I've never been through anything like that in my life. And people were just like, it's just hard when it's like a public person and you're hearing things everywhere. And people are telling you things and you're like, no way. So. And
you're not getting like the closure on that from her, or like the truth from her. So you're like, okay, I guess I have to believe what other people are saying, or kind of not. Like, it's so confusing for you and isolating, like, I would imagine.
I was like, that was my best friend who like that was the first person I like. It was like my mom was like, it was just like no one could believe it. Like, and I know I'm like doing a sob story right now, but it was just like everyone that knew her in my life was like I don't know. It was just so confusing.
No, this is going to help so many people. Like, this feeling that you're feeling is so universal. Like, that heartbreak is so painful, especially like that first huge one.
Yeah. I mean, I've had other heartbreaks, so I thought it'd be fine, but this one was just different because I actually like loved her like a lot. And so, and I do feel like guilt when I talk about it because there is like, it's just like saying goodbye to your friend and being like, I'm sorry that I have to tell the truth though, because like you have to protect yourself sometimes. Like, you have to stand up for yourself. So
100%.
But yeah, it's just been like so difficult, and something I've been working on in therapy of like figuring out the line of like what to share and what not to. But so I think I finally found like the comfortable spot of like, I need to make sure my motivation behind telling what happened is to like let people know that they're not alone. And
yes, exactly.
There's just so much gray area when it comes to especially your first lesbian relationship. If you're like bi or like you are like figuring out late in life your sexuality, there's just so much information that you don't have, and I wish people would like talk about that more, because I didn't feel equipped. I didn't know anything. I went in blind, literally blind, being like, oh, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine, I can handle this. Oh, another thing. Oh, you're doing another thing. Okay, this too. Like I thought it was strength to keep it in, and I really believed that. Like I thought I was just basically being like a 1950s wife that was like, don't see anything, don't say anything. And then I abandoned myself, and I just was so depressed. I was crying I couldn't sleep. I was crying all the time. It was just like, I wasn't,
like losing
it's my
yourself.
fault though, for not communicating. Like I could have just verbalized that so many times, but I didn't. And
but
so
it wasn't not safe necessarily, but like it wasn't a
I just thought if
environment
I
where you
talked
could.
about it, I would lose her. So
right.
I didn't talk about it.
That's so relatable. I think, like, I talk about this all the time on the show, and I think it's important to note again, but it's like when you hear this rhetoric of like relationships are hard and marriage is hard, or, you know, you don't know like how hard is hard? How hard should it be?
Right. I didn't know. And then we thought about going to therapy at the end, but we didn't make it that far. It got right when we decided to go to couples therapy. That's when the big fight happened, and I was like, "There's no, I don't think I can like save her." But I still stayed with her after the big fight for a couple weeks. But in the back of my head, I was like, "When do I?" I just thought maybe like if I brought it up, instead, like she would decide to make a change. But I was like shocked when she was like, "No, let's just give up."
Wow.
I just felt like but now I have the knowledge of like it had nothing to do with me.
Right.
I was just a vessel for this, and she was just a vessel for me to learn lessons. I took that as, oh, you don't love me enough to like make this change. And I was like, oh, that's fine. Like I was like pretending like it was okay. Yeah. And I like didn't care. But it was like, oh my God. Like
No,
love me more. It like made me be
totally.
like, oh, you're giving up. Okay, so we're not going to therapy. Okay, so
like I'll work harder.
I'll do anything. Yeah. And then I was like trying to be the chill girl. I was like, let's just keep. So I just kept like living at her house like for weeks after that. Like we were quarantining together, basically being like, oh my God, it's like the end of the world. Like we're breaking up. This is so sad. But we never said we are broken up. Like she never said to me, Becca, we are broken up. So I didn't, when she ghosted me, that's why it was so confusing. Because I was like, no, we're still together. But I was playing, for some reason I was like on social media being like, I'm going through a break. I don't know why. I was like, I feel like I was just trying to make it clear.
Because your brain is hijacked
I just
at that
felt,
time.
I was so confused
all
the
of
time.
course.
And the most confusing thing I've ever been through in my life.
Oh, and to do it publicly, it's like so painful.
And me just trying like to like, I think I was trying to like express that we were breaking up online to like a secret part of me was trying to hold myself accountable and be like, you know, deep down, like your core, in your core, you know, something's wrong and there's nothing you can do to fix this. Yeah. But on another part of me was like, but I love her. Yeah. Like, please, just like, I just want to go to dinner with her every night. Like, it was just easier.
Totally.
And I just liked her friends and I liked her world and her house and like, I just liked our life. So it was like, it's so sad. And like, she was my friend. Yeah.
So I swear I got emotional, like watching you get the box of your stuff back. Like, Jesus Christ. Is there anything more painful than that?
I know. Am I like gonna cry? This is so crazy. I swear to God, it's just like I think talking to like on a podcast about it is like, I don't know. It feels like so like it's real.
Of course.
Yeah, that was weird.
That's so painful, dude. Like that is like the universal, like you're getting an Uber parcel of like.
I just wanted to like talk, like because I had just gotten robbed, but I was like in like crazy mindset. I was like, but you just let me stay at your house, and you got home, and you instead of driving it to me, you were Uber parceling it to me. Like it was the weirdest thing I've ever.
God,
because it was my best friend. I know this sound like the thing. It's just all these clickbaity things that have happened that I'm like, damn, like people probably think I'm an idiot for all, like caring some, but it was just like.
Then they've never loved anyone before.
I know, yeah, but it's just like. It's so much cognitive dissonance of like that person. I loved that person. I swear to God, I cannot believe. Like I also cannot believe it. Like I don't know.
It hurts for a long time.
It does, but even in the 6 months, or I guess maybe 6 or 7 months, I am so grateful to be free now. Yeah. To be like, I can appreciate so many gifts that this person gave me. Like this person taught me so much about myself forever. Like this, I will know that I'm queer because of this person.
Yeah.
This person potentially saved my life that night that I got robbed. And they taught me so much about life and like showed me so many different experiences. So it's weird. Like I am so grateful that I went through that. And like now I know so much more about myself and I'm so much stronger.
You're seeing like the why.
The why that had to happen. And I just, like sometimes when something hard happens, it's like easier to stay down and be like, the world hates, like why? The world literally hates me. Like what the fuck is going on and why is everyone just moving on? But then I feel like I'm just like so much more lit up now. I know it doesn't seem like it in this podcast, but I do feel like less of a shell.
Completely.
And like even my friends have said like, oh my God, you are so different than you were a year ago. Like I wasn't telling them the whole truth, but I felt gray everywhere I went. I was like, I'm gray and I'm like small and I don't know anything. And now I'm like, no, I know what I deserve. So dating has been, I don't know, more, it's just like, I feel just grateful for that experience because I'm so much wiser.
And you know who you are and you know what you want. Yeah, no, it's like so many people can relate to like that lying for your partner or like, about like how it is, how it's going, like you're hiding stuff about them. Like then you wake up and you're like, what the fuck? Why did I do that? Like, but it like even creates a wedge between you and the people close to you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I take the people close to me's opinions like God. Like I'm like, you tell me what is okay to share and what's not. I don't know. It's just like, what do you do? Like it feels like I didn't want to hear the truth that we should. I don't know. It was like. It was just so much more fun to say everything's good. Like, we're so good. That way we keep getting. I'm allowed to bring her to everything. Yeah. So if I'm like,
well, because you're like, I don't want to remember this. So like in 2 weeks, when you bring this back up to me, this problem that I shared with you, I'm gonna remember that there's this huge crack in my relationship when I'm like trying to avoid that or pretend like it doesn't exist.
And I couldn't tell my like family.
Right.
And like it was just like the story would have been more fun if we ended up together. Like it would have been so much sweeter. And that's what I wanted. Like, I wanted everything to be fixed and I was like willing to do anything. That's why I was like down to like, I don't know. I even thought that maybe if I protected her publicly, then we could get back together. I wanted to get back together.
We've all been there, like that awakening experience that is so fucking painful. And it usually happens around like 27, 26. And it's like, yeah, you are a different person after. But I have to say, like, because I got robbed a year ago in June. And like that, we can skip over it, but like that rocks your fucking world.
And I know it sounds like so small and like a funny story to tell at parties. But like if you're home, it's like.
It's crazy. So like having that happen at the same time. Yeah.
So I was just, my mind was just like, what the actual fuck is happening in my life? Why isn't my girl, again, still thought it was my girlfriend. I was like, my girlfriend doesn't care about me.
You're looking for something to feel safe.
Yeah.
And like
she was my safety.
Totally.
And I thought she saved me. So I was like really fucking
Did they take anything or they just came in?
Yeah, they took, he took a couple laptops and like their chargers, but that's it. It was so random.
Oh my God. And like at 3 a.m.
Yeah, 3:13.
Oh, no, like forget it. Like you don't feel safe in your own home. You're like, family doesn't live here. You're like, okay, I need like a safe place to go, someone to make me feel like less scared. Of course you're going to do that. Are you dating?
I'm going on like random date. I don't know. I want to like focus on my career right now. And I think that like, okay, after that breakup, I felt like this surge of like it took me 6 months until around like last month or the month before when I was like, wait, I'm actually feeling dopamine. This might have been a good thing that we broke up.
When the fog finally lifts,
like, and I feel clear-headed now. It's crazy. I never thought I could get to this place, but so I was like, oh my God, I'm ready to date. I'm ready to go on these dates. And then I get on the dates, and then I'm like,
oh, and then you want to run back.
No, I didn't want to run back. I was just like, I did not want to run back. Okay. I have like, that. At least I have that clear-headedness. But there are things that I think I'm still like small things that are I'm unraveling still. Of like, I was so happy in the beginning of that relationship. So when the hard thing happened, when I like lost my trust, it's hard for me to imagine like love anymore. So it's just like a weird, like I feel like I'm gonna have trust issues going forward. And oh my God, that's why I'm like doing therapy so much. I'm like, please, I just want everything to be easy from now on. Yeah. I've learned every lesson at this point. Like, please no. So
are you open to both men and women now?
Yeah. Okay. I think it depends on the day. Like the past like month and a half, I've been like, only thinking women are attractive. Like I went on 2 dates with men after to just be like, I wonder what's going to happen. And like,
men are disgusting in the summer.
Yeah.
It's like,
summer.
It was just like, not time for that.
It was just like, it's a weird disconnect after that.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know. But then I see these like, it's like, I'm like searching for like, I think what I want is with a woman, but I don't know. I don't know.
It's just
person.
like,
it doesn't matter to me. But yeah, I don't know. I think there are just some things that like, I think they're going to take a long time to like unravel and understand that I need to be with someone that I feel equal to instead of I don't want to feel like I'm being led by someone kind of.
Yes.
Honestly, I didn't even like mind that dynamic in my last relationship. Course. Like I thought I liked that.
Yeah.
I thought that was fine.
When you felt safe, it feels nice.
But then you realize you think you like it and then you don't feel strong. Like you feel like, what do I do if this person is gone?
Totally.
That's how I felt. So I had nothing. Like I had no safety. I was leaning on my friends so much and it took me so long to build from there. So I think now I'm looking for equal instead 100%. Of being led. This is like so much therapy for me. Wow.
This was so fun and painful.
I know, that was painful. I'm sorry. Have you ever had that dramatic of an interview?
Are you kidding?
Okay, good.
Yes, every week. Okay, truly.
I'm like, damn, that was like Oprah. Wow. That felt awesome. I feel so much. That was like a release.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you for giving me the space to do that. That was so nice.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to see the future for you. I know it was all Taco. He did all the work.
He was like my comfort animal the entire time.
Thanks, babe.
Thank you for having me.
Bye, guys.
Bye.